Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Spiritual Growth Tarot. I'm Denise, and this reading will be for the week of June 12th through the 18th. We're going to go from Sunday to Saturday, and it's going to, of course, reflect, I'm sure, the full moon coming in on Tuesday in Sag. So, and if you're interested, look at the astrology video I do every week for everyone. And man, there's a lot there. This week is just packed. So let's see if the cards reflect the same thing. So anyway, I'm going to grab this camera, bring it over, this other camera over here, and bring it down over the table, and we'll get started. So hold on, give me a moment. Okay, oops, get the camera to stop shaking there. I'm using this deck, Sawyer's Path. If you like it, it's available on Etsy, and I've already allowed for reversals, so I just have to draw the cards. So again, as always, I am aligning with the laws of love and asking for guidance for this week. Whatever you guys need to know for this week, what would be the most helpful? And I'm going to draw 2 cards for each day. So hold on, I need to turn on my ceiling fan there. Okay. All right. Okay, right there. Okay, so Sunday, Monday feels like over here, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, both right there together. Wow, okay. All right. Ooh, so we have the 4 of Pentacles with the 5 of Pentacles. Wow. Okay, that's interesting to have those both together. Huh. Okay. And then we have the 10 of Pentacles, but reversed. And the 9 of Cups, but she's reversed. I like in this deck that it's a lady. And then here we have the King of Cups, straight up. Okay. King of Cups and the 4 of Cups. Now, Cups and Pentacles go really well together. Now we have this dude, the King of Wands, but he's reversed. And the 3 of Cups reversed. Okay, that's a really weird combination. A lot of steam going on there. Okay, and then we have the 6 of Swords reversed. And the Emperor reversed. My goodness. Empress reversed. And the Moon reversed. Okay, and then we have the Queen of Wands straight up. I like that. And Lovers reversed. Okay. What a wild week. I'm wondering if some of it is just on the political sphere, that we're observing. Okay, so anyway, with the 4 of Pentacles, this is a card of holding on to what you have. It's all about feeling secure, but trying to protect yourself too. And it might be because you have felt rejected, or it might be that you're, with the 5 of Pentacles, you're struggling financially and you're taking it personally. I always say when I get this card is to don't take anything personally when you go through challenging times. It's a very human predicament that we that we carry is that we feel less than, and it affects our self-worth when we don't have the money that we want. And don't do that. Don't take it personally, because it's just life on earth. It's not who you truly are. It's just that we go through challenging times. So it could be, I don't know, this could, sometimes the Five of Pentacles is about loss, like some bit of at the least it's going to be a struggle. At the worst, it's financial loss or a breakup, and it's affected the way you feel about your security, like trying to hold on to your security, even though there's been maybe a breakup of some type or a job loss. But like I said, just don't take it personally. Just know that there's help and there's support out there. You just have to ask for it. That is one of the beautiful things about going through a challenging time. Like if you've ever gone through a really challenging time and maybe you had issues receiving, and then you've asked for help, and somebody that you didn't even think of, or maybe somebody who you thought would be judgmental about it, was like, oh, heck, hold on, let me help you. And they like write you a check, right? And you're just like so grateful. And so there's healing within that, if that's the case. So be open to receive and be open to ask for help if that's something that you're going through. On another level, this could be you helping someone else that is needing help finding their security, feeling their inner security and knowing. But then again, with the Pentacles, it's all about the outer world, right? But on the inner level, don't take it personally if you're going through a hard time. Just don't do that to yourself, ever. I just know that it's challenging living as a spiritual being in this, in this physical realm, to say the least. So then with Monday, with the Ten of Pentacles reversed, this is usually the wealthy family card when it's straight up. When there's a reversal, it can be that there's been some family, like fights going on about money, family problems, or it can just be instability financially, within the family. And then we're not getting everything that we want with the Nine of Cups reversed. And there can be a lot of feelings about that. This also can be a combination of somebody in the family who's greedy and they're holding back and they're trying to keep something for themselves. Like if there's been an inheritance, this could be somebody who's being greedy. This could also be, both of these spell financial loss. And don't take any of this on if these cards, hopefully these, cards don't have anything to do with you, right? And just let it be a lesson on what the cards mean. But if you are going through a challenging situation, like if you've lost somebody and there's, an inheritance and a will, this could spell out to be careful about somebody who's being a little greedy and not, doesn't have everybody else's interests at heart. It happens. Now, on another level, the Nine of Cups can be addictions, because it's a lot of water, which, in the cups coming down, that's like somebody who drinks. This could be financial loss in the family because somebody's an alcoholic. And if that's the case, you're having to heal yourself and to get out from under those dynamics, and you really are having to hold on to what you what you can of your own, and be very, very self-responsible, because you're not getting it, from this end. Now, moving on to Tuesday with the King of Cups. Now, he's very intelligent, very, very. So this could be a person in your life, or it could be an aspect of yourself where you're emotionally intelligent, where you've healed the emotional reactive material from the past, and now you're free. Your feelings flow freely, and you're hooked up to your psychic abilities because you've cleared out the emotional reactions of the past. And if that's the case, well, as that is the case, I can attest to the fact that is how it is a fact that is the way it works. When you heal your emotional reactive material of the past, and the emotional reactions are always going to be coming from aggression, passive aggression, withdrawal, the way people just pull back and they don't connect, or submission, the way people overgive and they're inserting themselves in your lives, trying to give in order to get, kind of thing. Like, those are all manipulations. That's how relationships do. And then sometimes there'll be a demand. They've got a demand on you, to get something from you, and they're not present with you personally. And all of these things that happen are just human frailties. It's, take it with a grain of salt. Try not to get lost in it. But focus on what you want. But then let yourself just kind of swim in the free flow of your feelings, and don't worry so much about it. It's not a problem unless somebody is constantly trying to control you. And if that's the case, then this card could be about just not taking that offer. It's like, maybe this would be because this would be the card to go within and be quiet and contemplate what's happened in the past, feel into what's going on for you, what it means for you. And sometimes, especially with all of these cards, the Four of Cups will come through when you're just exhausted. You're weary of what's happened in the past, and you're not satisfied at all with, if this is a man in your life who's been there for you emotionally, but you're still dissatisfied. That's an inner issue. That's something to work through on your own. Like, if this is your dad and he's always been there for you, and maybe he was an alcoholic, right? But maybe he's healed now, and he's trying to help heal the relationship from the past, then, it's okay. Just let yourself be with it. This card can come through when we are emotionally stabilizing and we're reevaluating what we really feel. But it's often a card of somebody's being kind and offering something to you, and it could be this guy, and it's really a good idea if you look up and see that the offer is there. Don't negate it, is what I'm trying to find the words for. Don't negate the offer. Okay, so, this is interesting. It's like we've got money offers and emotional offers here, even though something was challenging. Now, this guy with the King of Wands, so the King of Wands is all about, being in your power. It's a card of leadership and somebody who's just naturally, inspiring and wanting to move forward. It's got the clear vision of the eagle, and the third eye is open, and it's like very spontaneous type of energy, but it came through reversed. So that means that this could be somebody who's at the least just not effective in life at all, or at the most, they're a bully, and they're ruthless, and they're not loyal. And with the Three of Cups, uh, you know, this, it's not so good when it comes to reversed, because it can be alcoholism again. This can be, you know, too much food and drink between these two cards. And then you're trying, and sometimes the Four of Cups is that way. And that's why the Four of Cups comes after the Three of Cups, because sometimes there's too much drinking and then it's like, oh God, too much food or drink. It can be either one. But primarily when the Three of Cups comes through reversed, it can be that there's no more celebrating. Somebody was a little too full of themselves. And I don't know if, you know, this is maybe something over the weekend, and then later on in the week you're like, wow, what really happened? Sometimes this can be somebody who's just feeling sorry for themselves because they didn't get what they wanted. And, you know, it's that passive aggression or just outright aggression. And then it's not so good. You know, if this is politically what's coming through in the news, this has Donald Trump written all over it, this spread. If none of this makes any sense to you in your personal life, I can definitely relate to Trump here, because here, right? And he had all the support, with all the family support, but he cheated. He cheated his inheritance away from his siblings and mostly, you know, his cousins, nieces and nephews, right? With Mary Trump would attest to that. So that's interesting if that's the case. Anyway, I'll just move on. Six of Swords reversed. This is not moving forward into a calmer place. This is travel issues. This is feeling overwhelmed and not stable. The boat is upside down. And if it has to do with, you know, anything healing, it's the healing is slowed down. You know, it's an immigration card. It could have to do with that. And then here we have the Emperor card reversed. Maybe we'll hear news that Putin has finally crossed over, or that he's in a coma. Or maybe that we can trust it, because, you know, he's definitely the Emperor reversed. And you know, just even more abusive than the King of Wands here. So that could be something going on. If this is for you personally, the best thing I could say to you know, to in support, to help, if this Six of Swords is you reversed, I would say to face your fears. That any unresolved anxiety has to do with avoiding the fears. Just go head on and face your fears. And that'll flip it around to a place where you have movement going on. And this could be a combination of the anxiety and the fears in the past, because you've been abused by somebody who's, you know, had this big old overblown, you know, ego, and thinks that they know it all, they have it all, they're the ones, right? And they've been abusive. On a personal level, this could be to be more flexible with yourself. More flexible, face your fears and be more flexible with yourself. Yeah. Okay. Now with the so for Friday, if this is actually, you know, Friday coming through, sometimes the cards are just about the, you know, the quality of the experience for the whole week. But anyway, with the Empress reversed, this could be feeling like a little lack of creativity. And it could be an issue with your mother, or it could be healing issues with your mother from the past. It could be feeling insecure. It could be not somebody wants to get pregnant and they're having trouble. There's that possibility. And it could be being dependent on a mom and you don't want to be anymore. And with the moon reversed, there's a lessening of the anxiety from the past when it's reversed. It's better to come, I like having this card reversed better. Secrets are coming out that were previously held within. We're overcoming our fears when the moon's reversed because we've gone inside and we've done the work. And now this is, when the moon comes through reverse, it's more of an emotional strength. Let's see, what else could this combination be? Well, sometimes, this is about trusting your intuition about issues that you've had with your mom that have affected your adulthood, because we always carry, that's the deal, is like, whatever environment we grew up with as little ones, whatever's unresolved, we keep carrying it through, and it comes to us again through people in the outer world until we meet the pain, until we work through it, right? It's just the way it is. We're always dealing with parental issues until we work through them. And they will be mirrored in your, intimate relationships and in your work relationships. You'll have a boss that was as bad as your mom or your dad, or you'll have friends that mirror the lack of respect, and you'll have friends who are withholding or rejecting or addicted or whatever it is, Yeah. So anyway, with Saturday, this is actually, a nice kind of follow through, because connected here with our intuition, then we have more self-confidence. The Queen of Wands is all about self-confidence. And she's connected to her intuition in her own beautiful way as well. She's more receptive than the King of Wands, but they're both, very outgoing and structured and pretty loving usually, and very successful. So this could be a new level of inner confidence, self-confidence that brings you success. You can see, she's got the sunflowers up here, which are about success, and sunflowers here. Yeah. And then with the Lovers, when the Lovers comes through reverse, that's always, for me, the meaning is to love yourself. Love yourself. And this goes very well with that self-confidence. So I think that's, by the end of the week, there's a whole lot more self-love than you've ever had before. And it looks like, we've gone through something. We've gone through something this week. And by the end of the week, it's come full circle, and you're loving yourself a whole lot more deeply. So I hope this was helpful. And if you couldn't relate to any of these cards, I feel like this has to do with on the political sphere. And this could actually be, this is my Liz Cheney card. And, maybe we care about her more than we have in the past, because of course in the past none of us have aligned with her politics usually. But maybe this is her in some level of self-love, because she's helped to release the secrets. I mean, and that was just, the first night, last night was pretty amazing. I'm reading this on Friday morning. So, we've established that 45 incited a riot. So, these cards could definitely be, and he's not going to get away with it. These cards could be speaking to that. So, interesting. Okay. I am going to get this uploaded for you and wish you all the best. I hope you have a wonderful week and take good care. Bye.